we have the pleasure to get to do some scholarships, to participate in those. And if you really want a heartwarming experience, read some of the information that we're sent regarding the individuals that are applying for these scholarships. We have a 23-year young lady, I'd rather say, who spent the last 6 years caring for her little sister so that her mom could work 2 jobs to keep the family going. She put off her education during that time, but now that her little sister's in kindergarten, she can go back to school. Your dollars put her back into school, and she wouldn't have been able to afford it any other way. We also have a 19-year-old who lost his mother to breast cancer, and he's been helping his dad with things, and now has been able to come back to college because of your dollars. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to afford it either. One other example that I'd like to give you, by the way, that 19-year-old, while he's at school, is working 40 hours a week in food services. So dedication's there, and it's important. We also have a 37-year-old mother who's taking care of her husband who's fighting cancer. And she also is taking a full-time load, and she wants to become an oncology nurse. And if you're familiar with the nursing program at the college, all you have to do is ask the CEOs of the local hospitals, and they'll tell you the reason their doors are open is because of the nurses that are coming out of CSM. And I have a great thrill every time one of them mentions that. Just get that warm and fuzzy feeling inside. I could tell you many more stories, but I think it's better to hear right from an individual themselves who is benefiting from your dollars and contributing back to the college in her own way. We have Kathy Naisman here. She's a mother of 4 boys. Now, I remember school, and I remember how tough classes were and working, but to think of also raising 4 boys and pulling this off, I don't know how she does it. But she's at the college 26 hours a week while raising 4 boys. And talk about multitasking. I just congratulate her, and I would like to introduce Kathy at this time.
I'm not a great orator and don't think very quick on my feet, so I put some thoughts on paper, and I just want to share those with you today. As you said, my name is Kathy Naisman. I'm a nursing student here at the College of Southern Maryland, and I'm the recipient of one of the scholarships that your money has been able to provide. I'd like to share with you a little bit about my journey to becoming a registered nurse. For the last 15 years, I've been a stay-at-home mom and the proud wife of a military man. We have moved from coast to coast in support of his career. While raising my 4 sons has been the biggest blessing of my life, I've always had a dream, and that dream was to work in the nursing field. When we were transferred to Pax River 3 years ago and found out that we would be stationed in the area for several years, I decided it was time to realize that dream and return to school. While it has been a challenge to manage the workload of school and a busy home schedule, the rewards have been tremendous. What I've realized is that anything is possible if one is willing to work hard and pay the price. I want to express to you my gratitude for the generous scholarship that you have awarded me. The challenge of funding an education, especially in this economy, is one that it can be difficult. This generous award has allowed me to focus more of my efforts upon successfully completing the nursing program. I'm so grateful to have had the privilege of living in St. Mary's County for the last 3 years and look forward to many more here in this beautiful area. Your generous donations to CSM are proof that St. Mary's County is a tight-knit community. You are helping those within this community to realize their educational dreams and pursue opportunities that they may have never thought were possible. Thank you.
How old are your children?
15, 11, 7, and 4.
Wonderful.
God bless you.
I'm not as well prepared as her, but
No, you
Just
are,
chirp
I'm
it
sure.
right out here. You'll do well.
the main thing, I'm the 19-year-old that lost his mother when I was 10 to breast cancer. My brother attended college at St. Mary's. My father works and he writes books on the weekends to help support us. The main thing is like, I don't make a lot of money. I only make minimum. I make a little bit more than minimum wage at a local pizza shop. I help pay for schooling and books. Mainly, I pay for books and I pay about half of what schooling costs. The main thing is I used to work 40 hours a week over the fall last semester, and now with the extra little bit of money, I can cut back with the harder workload that I have now. with higher level classes. I cut back to only like 26 or something. I cut back about 10 hours a week, which actually greatly helps. So everything that you guys do is greatly appreciated towards me. Like I said, I'm not as well prepared. I just got back yesterday. Really, this has helped me and my father out a lot towards the stress load that we had before, and we both know that education is the next road in our future, or my future, and I thank you guys for that.
What's your name? What's your name?
That's